Welcome back, Chubs. What is happening, my Dammy?
What's up?
It is your girl, your favorite Chub, back here. Different surroundings. Obviously, I am in my uniform. I'm at work, but it's like an hour before I have to start. So, I just wanted to get a couple things off my chest. Now, I feel that the weight loss community on YouTube is kind of sad, and I'm gonna explain why. To me, this is my opinion. You don't have to take my feelings verbatim. You don't have to. This is how I feel, my opinion. Okay. Now, I started recording maybe like 2 years ago. Okay, and it's been a struggle. Okay, I just recently started being consistent a few months ago, maybe like earlier in the year, maybe a little bit towards the spring or whatever, but being consistent. And now anybody that's trying to grow their channel, they're gonna network. They're gonna see where their niche is at. Okay, they want to get into a group where everybody has the same thing in common. And that was me. I network and everything else, and I wasn't following channels just following channels and everything else. A lot of channels I follow, I really do genuinely like, and I do like the channels that I watch. And a lot of the weight loss channels that I do watch had a lot of success stories, and they still have their struggles and everything else. And some of the channels that I do follow, I feel they're losing the essence of why they started. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Now, there's a community where there are two girls that they react to. I have talked about this like briefly before, but not on a consistent basis. It's two girls, Amberlynn Reed and Chantal, whatever her name is. I might be pronouncing it wrong. If I am, sorry, girl. But her YouTube name is Foodie Beauty. And there is a lot of people have commentary channels and reaction channels on these two. And my thing is, I'm gonna be 100% with y'all, 'cause we family, okay? I feel subjective of watching them through these reactions and commentary channels. Sometimes I still watch it at times, but am I personally subscribed to these two? No, I am not, because I have went to their channels and watched their videos, and it's not a trigger, but it's sad. And the fact that they have a problem. They have a problem with food and pulling themselves away from the table, which that is all our problem. Getting away from the damn table, okay? Otherwise there would be no weight loss community. That's our problem. Get the fuck away from the table, okay? So when you get people, and I'm not talking about, there are a lot of reaction people that are not in the weight loss community that react to them and say they 2 cents and everything else. Okay, that's fair use, because it's not like you just specifically just watching their videos. Well, they are watching their videos, but they pause, say their piece, their truth, not piece, say their truth, and go about their business and everything else as soon as they upload, or a couple days after they upload. You know what I'm saying? That's their business. But for someone to be in a state of being obese, basically talking down to another person that's obese who has a problem, that's a little irritating, because you can't want the best for someone. Like, because some of these channels, I'm not gonna name names and everything else, I follow a few of those channels because I love genuinely what they, when they talk about themselves, their struggles, their ups and downs, their successes, their happy times, their sad times. I follow all of that. But then when they start to do these reactions to these girls, and then the views start coming in and people start subscribing and everything else, the one thing I don't want to do, because I thought about reacting to these two, and the one thing I don't want to do is get into a pattern that I have to continue to react to these two and lose the focus on myself, because the main point of me making my channel is focusing on my health and myself. And the issue with them, with some of these channels doing this, I feel like you're losing the focus of why you started your channel in the first place. Now you reacting to what they bought and what they eat and what they doing. Now the girl Chantel, okay, now I'm not saying her behavior is not excusable. She does some wild ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, but you gotta understand the girl have a problem. She has a problem. Amber Lynn Reed, she don't does no outrageous bullshit. Well, no, for what I heard, she done said some dumb shit through the time that she has been here. And yes, she has been on YouTube, far as I know, when I watched through other people, and I have watched a couple of her videos on her channel, that she has been on here for about 5-6 years or something like that. And she basically gained over 200 pounds on YouTube, and she is a weight loss channel, so that is very sad. And the fact that her only joy is basically food and toric, and that is sad. But you gotta think about, for somebody who may had a like not so great childhood or anything like that, and they get money like this and they splurge. They don't know how to cope, and that's how they cope. And yes, the girl gained 200 pounds and everything else, but she don't know how to cope. And yes, we want to see her succeed and go to therapy and everything else, but I think what this girl's problem is she don't want to let go of the control that she has with herself, because she doesn't have any control, but in her mind she does. But she doesn't want to give that control to a therapist or to a dietitian and all those stuff. I had to give my control to a bariatric medicine doctor so I can get help to regroup myself, because I knew I needed help. She sees she needs the help, but she does not want to let go of that control in her mind that she has everything under control, because she does not. But I see where she's coming from. Now, have I been in her shoes? No, I have not been over 500 pounds. I cleared 315 at most, and it's not like that's anything to brag about. Okay, nothing to brag about. But I have never been up there. And then with people that has been or still is overweight, basically saying, well, you do this and you do that and you ain't no better than nobody and everything else, you basically turning your nose up at this person. And when they see this, you know, they already feel defeated at most. Okay, they already feel defeated, and for you to make a video basically talking shit, it's not gonna make it any better. And then for some people, like, well, all you have to do is just get off YouTube for a year and then be done and everything else. It's not that simple, especially if, and it's their doing that they made YouTube their only income. Okay, so if you get off YouTube and maybe your previous videos is not gonna make the money, and then on top of that, if they go away a year, what you gonna do? Keep reacting to their old videos? I mean, what can they do? Like, if that's their income, yes, they're gonna keep putting out content because they need that money. And as far as like with whatever they buy with their money, hell, that's their damn money. Okay, yes, they could do what they could do with their money to help them get a grasp on their health. But if homegirl don't choose to do what she want to do what she want to do with her money, that's her choice. And if she wants to show whatever the hell she buys, obviously she has a problem and she needs to fix it. But when you got somebody consistently telling you ain't shit, you gonna continue to think you ain't shit if your mind is that weak. Because think about this, we don't have real strong minds at the time. We have a little fragile little piece inside that it can break at any time, because otherwise we wouldn't be in this state. We wouldn't be overweight. There's there is a part of us that has been hurt or whatever that made us the way we are. And that goes along with me. Like, it's not just genetics of why I gained weight, because I didn't have to gain weight. I had some situations that happened to me that, necessarily I turned to food. I wasn't an overeater or nothing like that, but I didn't eat well. I'll tell you that much. And the only thing I just want people to focus back on is come back to yourself, and focus on what you want to do as far as how you're going to get yourself back on track with your help. I know I'm touching this table. I'm not trying to. And because let's say worst case scenario, they die. I know I'm going dark, but I'm just saying they die. And if majority of your content that has the most views is them, what are you going to do? You're going to go and search for the next person to pick on? Like, you're going to search for the next person to react to? I mean, you have to reevaluate what your channel was, how you started. And if you started as reacting to these people, okay, I mean, you're going to have to really find out what's going on with your life. Because if your channel is based on them, what you going to do when they die? What you gonna do if they lose weight? What you gonna do if they just disappear? What you gonna do? Like, if your channel is basically based on reacting to them, what the hell are you gonna do if something happens to them? You gonna go find somebody else to pick on? You gonna find somebody else to react to say some dumb shit to? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And then what happened to everybody coming together as a community to help each other out, keep each other strong, keep each other motivated? I don't see that a lot anymore. And it's sad that I don't see that a lot anymore. But it's not like I'm going to give up or anything like that. Maybe it will start with a new group of people getting together and showing each other love and motivating each other and keeping each other accountable for. And I'm not saying holding each other hand like we babies or anything like that, because we all grown ass people. But I just want everybody to think about it. And I'm talking about, especially people that's in the weight loss community. Think about it when you're doing these reactions. Would you want somebody to do this shit to you? And then don't tell me it ain't gonna bother you. It's gonna bother you. And you can be reacting to a person reacting to you like, whatever, this, that, whatever. That little spot in your mind, it's gonna bother you. Because number one, if it didn't bother you, you wouldn't be reacting to the shit in the first place. You wouldn't pay it no mind. So my thing is, my babies, my virtual cousins and nieces and nephews, okay, just refocus on why you started and come back to that. Put more into yourself and less into other people, because it does not matter if you do not watch their channel per se, you still get making them money, because the people that come to watch you, I guarantee they're going back to their channels and watching them, and you telling them stop watching it. Well, we can't stop watching it because you're watching it, so why the hell should we stop watching it if you're watching it? So why the hell should we stop watching it? I'm just saying. So I just wanted to say my little piece about that. I just want us to come together and bring the weight loss community up. And I'm a little channel, like I'm almost at 300. I'm so excited, and that's a genuine excitement that I'm almost to 300. And I'm excited. It's because of me and what I put out. I haven't put out any type of reactions, and I thought about it, and I don't know if I want to do that, but I think about it. But I know this week I will put out another video of when I went to the doctor last week, of us regrouping and getting my life back together, because like I said, ain't nothing wrong with asking for help, girl. So that's it for this video. I'm about to start working 30 minutes, child. So I hope everybody have a good week. It's Sunday, November 3rd, okay? Winter just want to come along so bad, child, okay? So I hope everybody have a good week, but you'll see me again this week. And you know what I always say. And you know I ain't got to tell you what you need to do. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the screen. And have a good week. You know what I say. Stay true, stay you. And I holla back at you. Boom.